video blog. Welcome to A Clueless Mom video blog. I am the founder of A Clueless Mom, just corrector. I have a 4-month-old baby boy named Blaze, and a few days ago Blaze hadn't had a bowel movement in about a day and a half, and he usually has a bowel movement about 6 times a day, so I was only just a little bit concerned. And he was in his extra saucer and I was sitting by him on the couch, and he had a wet toot, and I thought, okay, he pooped. Awesome. Yay. We all know what a wet toot is, right? And so he started smiling, and I said, oh, buddy, do you feel better? Do you feel better? Yay! But I wanted to wait to change him to make sure he's completely done because I didn't want to go through 2 and 3 diapers, right? We all know how that is. And so he tooted again, and then he started fussing, and I kind of knew he was done. So as I took him out of the extra saucer, I saw that about an inch on his back that he had pooped all the way through his onesie. Awesome. And so I took him and laid him on the blanket where I changed him, and when I pulled down his pants, I stuck my finger in the poop, and I was so grossed out. Oh, I was so grossed out. I was like, oh my God, that's gross. Oh my God, that's gross. I love you. Oh my God, that's gross. I love you. Mommy's so grossed out. I love you. And I kept saying that to like really, I love my boy, but I was so grossed out. Never stuck my finger in poop. And so I took the pants down, and it was all over his leg. And I thought, oh my God, this is so gross. Oh my gosh. I felt like I was having a panic attack. I didn't know what to do. I've never had a panic attack, but I can imagine this is what one would feel like. And so I just wanted my shower to have one of those attachable heads that I could just spray my child down, onesie on and all, just to get rid of that poop. And so I ran to the bathtub to put his bathtub in my bathtub, and the faucet was not long enough to fill his bathtub up. So then I run to the kitchen sink. Okay, should I put his bathtub in the kitchen sink where it normally goes? And then I run back to the bathroom, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to try and fill it up like this. No, I'm good. So I'm running back and forth all the while passing Blaze on the ground sitting in his poop diaper and onesie, and I'm just like panicked, like not knowing what to do. What do I do? And then I finally decide, well, it's not filling up very well. His tub isn't filling up very well in my bathtub. So then I go and I pick him up and I put him in the bathroom on his stomach, and I'm like, don't move. So I take my bathtub or his bathtub to the kitchen sink, fill it up, go back to him, and I'm like, okay, buddy, don't move. So I have to get a towel and clothes and everything and put it in by the kitchen sink for his bath. And so I go and do that, and then I'm looking at him grossed out going, I love you. Oh, mommy's grossed out. I love you. Mommy's grossed out. I love you. So as I go back to the kitchen sink to put all his stuff down and see where the water is, I decide, well, let me just go and get my trusty yellow up to the elbow gloves, because I knew this was going to be a job for him. And so I go back, I grab my son, put him back on the blanket. There was poop all over the blanket because it was all down his leg and on his onesie. There was poop all over the blanket, and so I was rolling him over. He kept trying to stick his hand in poop, and I was like, don't stick your hand in it, because he's at that stage that he puts his hands in his mouth a lot, and oh, that would really just gross me out. And so I had to fold that up, and there was just poop everywhere, and that's why I had to get the yellow gloves, because there was poop everywhere, and I did not want to stick my hands and poop again. So I rolled up his onesie in the back, slid it over his head, and didn't realize that there was poop all from his shoulders down to his bottom with poop. It was completely full. All poop, all poop. And oh my gosh, I was like, I love you, Grumps, or Gross. I love you, my boy, I love you. And the smell was horrid, horrid, horrid. Anyways, and so I got that off. I wiped him down. I took him and I said, okay, bath time. Put him in the bath, and I was like, yay, yay, I feel so much better. Yay, yay, I feel so much better. And then he peed. Oh, and I just felt so defeated. I was like, I feel defeated. Then I had to empty all his water out, and I said, that's not funny, buddy, because you just sitting there laughing at me. That's not funny, buddy, but I love you. That's not funny, buddy, but I love you. And I refilled it with water, and then started bathing him. And that almost made the poop incident okay. Almost, not quite. But let me tell you this, these gloves I'm sure will come in handy again soon. Tell me your poop story. I'd love to hear it. And I know most people don't like talking about poops, but we're moms. I actually had a friend say, oh, poop isn't going to bother you in a few months, and even a few weeks. And I said, it will always bother me. And I don't think there's anything wrong with me not liking to sticking my hands and poop. Gross. Tell me your poop story.